Yes. Fire them, Bobby. Fire them all. No mercy. Sweep the leg. Honestly, I'm not like this normally. I do not enjoy seeing people getting fired. However, when it comes to Walt Disney, Bobby, you put them there. Bobby, it was you. Now you have to fix it. And honestly, I'm not like this. I do not enjoy seeing people getting fired. But this is not political. Think about it. When I was a kid, there were so many good shows coming up from Walt Disney. You had Mulan, Lion King, many others. Recently, nothing new, nothing good. Just remakes, sequels, and that's it. No originality whatsoever. In fact, they go out of their way to say, oh yeah, the romance between a man and a woman, we're going to move away from that. Oh, how can we antagonize the fans? Oh yes, like let's race swap characters, because that's going to sell. Upsetting the community, calling people racist, yeah, that's going to sell stuff. Not making a good product. No, insulting the fans, being antagonistic. Yeah, the go woke, go broke. You know the problem with them going woke? Wasn't that they had woke shows or anything like that. No, they went against the Florida legislative. What other companies do you know that go against the Florida legislature? So the people, they elect representatives, and Disney goes like, no, you're doing it wrong. Our way is correct. They actually went and said, regarding the Don't Say Gay bill, which, by the way, didn't even actually do that. It was actually to prevent teachers from talking about sexuality with students. But, Disney's like, no. Listen. That's not okay. We want you to say gay. Which, you can't even do that now. Like, I have seen on the World of Warcraft website a person saying that, wow, these patch notes, they're so gay. Instantly banned. Disney wasn't there to protect that guy. Why wasn't Disney there? Where were you, Mouse? Haha. Where were you when that happened? But they went against the Florida legislature. They're like, you know what? Like, we're going to use all the power from our company. We're going to make absolutely sure that teachers do get to talk about their sexuality with children. Because, why not? Apparently, the Florida legislative, which, by the way, may I remind you, it's part of the democracy, our democracy, people elect representatives and then they pass legislation based on what the people who elected them want, took away Disney's tax status. Right? They had a lot of tax exemptions, took away that. They had a lot of perks and privileges. Like, for example, they had their own police force. Like, they could detain people in their amusement park and stuff. They could build stuff in their park without need for any authorization. Yeah, Disney, for a company that doesn't like privilege. I don't know if they had white privilege. They definitely had mouse privilege. Haha. Was taken away. Why? Because of PR stuff. All of that could have been avoided had they shut the fuck up. But no, they're a brand. They had to speak. Okay, fine. Also, their product, incredibly woke. I mean, if you have seen some of their new TV shows, oh Dios mío, there's one that promotes the idea that slaves built this country, and I'm like, oh wow, really? Okay, a little bit controversial, Disney. A little bit controversial. You're not entertaining any conversation about. No, okay, right. So no wonder a lot of parents. Because at the end of the day, the children don't get to decide what they watch when it comes to this. The parent gets to decide because he's got the money and the authority. And it hurt Disney financially. And it's to the point where, as you can see here, they're going to do restructuring. They're going to try and save $5.5 billion. But the thing that I find it most interesting is that while they're doing cuts from everything, the only thing that they're not cutting is sports. This is what Disney is proud of now, right? This is their crown achievement, sports. A company that was so freaking popular that every single girl in my country was using the expression Disney princess. And they all wanted to be a Disney princess. This was when I was growing up, before feminism and identity politics and whatever, right? Every single girl was like, oh my god, Disney princess. And now it's like sports, right? So when I think of Disney, I should think of football. Just shameful. Absolutely shameful. This is the company that made some of the most catchy and well-known songs around the world. I mean, I can just say, make a man out of you, and immediately the lyrics pop in your head. They actually said that they don't want to focus on the romance between a man and a woman anymore. I don't know if that was in relationship with Ariel or whatever, but like, if you look at the previous Disney movies, they actually do that. Like, they're not focusing on the relationship between a man and a woman. So you had like the Sleeping Beauty one. It actually makes fun of the idea that Prince Charming can come and kiss and wake her up. Right? Like, the idea is like, no, it was the love between Sleeping Beauty and the person that cursed her. Right? And even like the, I think like she's a fairy or something in the remake. Even her, like, it's viewed that the relationship between her and the man, like, the man is evil because he tried to kill her. Like, that's within the story, right? There is no love, no more romance. Same with Frozen, right? Like, Frozen, the man is the one that actually is evil, and he tries to gain control of the kingdom, and the real love is between sisters. Right? Like, this is the message that Disney is doing. So, like for a long while, the message was a romantic one, a beautiful one that men and women could enjoy. But now the message is like, no, like, love between a man and a woman, definitely bad. We're not going to focus on that. Okay, it can happen every now and then, but that's not the main focus of it. Like, why change something that's working is what I don't understand, right? Like, and it wasn't that it was working. It was everywhere, in all the corners of the world. From China to Romania to the United States, everyone was happy with those types of shows. But for some reason, they decided, nope, we're not going to do them anymore. We're going to focus on remakes, and we're going to change a lot of stuff. So apparently, this is happening. It's a really good thing, because now other companies can take note. I am really curious what's going to happen with Amazon, which recently has purchased the title of Tomb Raider. So Amazon not only can see what's happening to Disney, but they also experienced a lot of loss with Lord of the Rings, right? Rings of Power plus Privilege. Like, abysmal failure. I don't know why they made the season 2. Maybe they already paid for it, so now they're stuck in contractual obligation. But maybe they will think, okay, well, we got Tomb Raider. Can we at least be loyal to the IP? Can we at least stick with the IP instead of doing anything else? Right? No more race swapping, no more gender swapping. Like, if we want diversity, we can just have a new character there. Not someone that already exists, and we can... Right? Like, just a new character. Make Lara Croft sexy and hot as she's supposed to be, because teenagers like tits and violence, right? A little bit of titillation, a little bit of violence. Maybe add a little bit of mystery. And that's pretty much it. That's all they need to do. It's so simple to make a Tomb Raider movie. So maybe looking at what's happening to Disney, they're going to be like, okay, we need to change. But we'll see, you know, I'm very curious. I'm also curious to see what Disney is going to do now, because hopefully they're going to get the trust back of the people, although that's going to be very difficult. But at least the people that remain at Disney should realize that it's not a platform, as they like to put it. No, it's not a platform. It's a place for creative people to create stuff. And I'm sorry to say this, but remakes is not creating. Anyway, right. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you in the comment section. And if you want to support the channel, there's a link right there, down below. And you can click it and it will take you to my subscribe star, where you can obtain the best buyer's remorse on the internet. So hopefully I'll see you there. Take care.